Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I wanted to go ahead and give my review over Love and Marriage Huntsville. Now, I know I'm a day late and a dollar short, but I'm here. He may not come when you want him, but he's what? Always on time. All right, so listen. Let's go ahead and get into this. So Destiny is on the cover of Hyper magazine. You know, Leah Diaz, I think that's the one who, Heavenly for Married to Medicine, I think that's, I guess, her mentor. You know, Heavenly has her hair store, somewhere in Atlanta or surrounding area, girl. I don't know. And I think Leah, she was on Married to Medicine LA. Was it Married to Medicine LA? That was Married to Medicine LA. Because I think I liked Leah. She wasn't, I think they introduced her as a friend. I can't remember because I really didn't watch every episode of Married to Medicine LA like that. But I remember her, I think that was her on the show. And something was going on with her and her husband recently. I saw that, I think, on the Jasmine brand or something. Anyways, but Leah seems cool. Like I said, I think I liked her when she was on Married to Medicine LA. I'm almost sure that's who I'm talking about. So Destiny's dad, he stops by. Baby, when I tell you Destiny looked just like her daddy, baby, Dennis with a bow. Hello? Looked just like Dennis with a bow. Baby, she looked just like her daddy. Letitia stops by. That's her first time meeting her dad. I don't know why I thought it was funny when Destiny was like, we should introduce, like, something like, we should introduce Wanda to, to Miss Wanda to my dad or something like that. And she was like, nah. He don't want them problems. Okay? Letitia know her mama is a lot. They start talking about Tiffany. Let's just talk, because I'm too late with the reviews to try to have to go, scene by scene. Let me just get Destiny out of the way. Destiny, we like Destiny, but Destiny, you have some nerve trying to push Tiffany to be this transparent. Well, Tiffany does say she's transparent, but you have some nerve, in my honest opinion, to try and push Tiffany. We want to know your dirt. Like when they went down and when she finally met up with Tiffany at the bar, what's your dirt? What's your dirt? The truth of the matter is, Destiny, girl, we don't know your dirt either, girl. So for you to sit here and try to push Tiffany or, get Tiffany to be open about what's going on with her, sweetie, we don't know what's going on with you. And you in the opening credits too. Because quiet as it's kept, I ain't trying to be tacky, and I'm not trying to talk about nobody's mama or daddy, but girl, you said that your daddy was hard on you. But then when you met up with Tiffany, you said that you were in foster care. So I'm trying to figure out, see, that's why I be so confused, because maybe it's me and my understanding. When you say my father was hard on me, I'm thinking your father, but how, you just said you was in foster care. See, I need to have the background. Okay, I need to know the backstory. Because for some reason, I feel like, just like Mia, and I mean this with the utmost respect, and I don't know no other way to say this. I feel like Destiny's father wasn't shit either. And she had to bounce around in the foster care system. But I think that she's convinced herself, like, my father just wanted the best for me and he was hard on me. Girl, how hard was he if you was in the system, girl? Like Mia literally told us out of her own mouth that she had to fend for herself when she was a child. But girl, she's really up here crying like, that is my mom, and I know that she's not the best mother to me, and I had to take care of myself as a child, but nothing. End of conversation. That's all you have to tell me? So I'm just trying to understand what's going on with Destiny's background. Girl, you just quiet as it's kept. Out of everybody on the show, you're the most secretive. You've been on our TV screens for 2 seasons. Half of last season, whatever. And we really still don't know nothing about you, quiet as it's kept. We still trying to figure out what the hell happened with you and that man of yours. Your baby daddy. Where he at? And why you can't say his name? Somebody brought that up in the comment section, I think a couple of weeks ago. Have y'all noticed that I don't think Destiny ever says his name? So we trying to figure out some stuff about you, Miss Destiny. While you around here telling Tiffany to spill her tea, girl, spill yours. Spill yours. Because we don't know anything about you. Now, I get it. Tiffany is messy. Right? Anyways, Martell stops by Marceau. I still don't understand. Like, Martell, girl, I still don't know these people's names. Girl, I still don't know these men's names. Martell, he's like the liaison, right? Is it liaison? I think that's what it is. The person who's kind of like the in-between man, right? He ain't got no builder's license. So I really don't understand why anybody is even talking to Martell. It's like Martell is the person that's like, I know somebody who can buy that refrigerator from you. Yeah, I know somebody. And then he go get the person that can buy the refrigerator, and then after that, he pretty much done, right? Martell don't have no builder's license. So I still don't understand how Martell was building the homes. Is that almost like, let me ask y'all something, okay? Is it like, okay, if you came and said, Rodney, I want you to build me a house. And I said, okay, I can build you a house. As long as I have the license, that means that I can go out there and just hire people to build your house. Even though, is that what's going on? Like Melody had the license and Martell was the one who was actually building the, it's kind of like she hired him. Right? I don't know, girl. I don't know. I still don't understand it to this day. Can Mel and Martell work together? I honestly don't see them being able to work together. They too petty. It's always going to be who can one-up each other. They both petty as hell. Like, that's just what it is, girl. I don't see them being able to work together. I just don't. Yeah, Tiffany and Destiny, they meet up. When Tiffany said, let me challenge you to think differently. Girl, as soon as she said that, girl, you saw the conversation was about to go real left. Because what did Destiny say? Something about her pink pumps. Girl. Tiffany really is bad, y'all. I know some of y'all don't like Tiffany, I know. But Tiffany low-key really could be bad as hell. Tiffany don't dress bad. Like, if I saw Tiffany walking through the Galleria, I wouldn't say, girl, she look a mess. I wouldn't say that. I ain't never seen Tiffany. Let me say this. I've never seen Tiffany look a mess. But what I'm saying is, you know, when you get on reality TV, girl, you know you're fat. You got to look a certain way when you get on TV. I think I know that. I feel like a lot of y'all know that. Like if I did a reality TV show, I could not get on reality TV just walking around here with a blue jean jacket on and a cutoff t-shirt. Girl, the girls will read me for filth. Girl, look at her. Look at her mess. Right? So all I'm saying is that Tiffany doesn't look a mess. I've never seen her look a mess, but I think that when I think about, I think what it is, I be thinking about like Real Housewives of Atlanta, you know, Marlo, Portia, Kenya, you know, then when you start thinking about Doree and Erica with her thieving ass, you know, the glam, and then girl, here we come down, you know, at least Destiny try to look halfway decent. Bitch, Tisha low-key be out-dressing all them hoes. And Tisha just be cute and simple, but Tisha low-key be dressing her ass off low-key, y'all. Look at Tisha. Tisha be dressing. And then here you go then when you look at Tiffany, it's like, oh, Tiffany is the mom, like, let me try to be sexy. So I'm gonna put on my pink shirt, my pink pumps, and my pleather skirt. And I'm gonna throw my little Kendra Scott necklace on. So it's not, girl, she look bad. It's just that, girl, when you get on TV, girl, the girls have to kind of turn it up a notch. I'm hoping that next season, if Tiffany comes back, that she kind of like turns it up a notch. Because like I said, I think Tiffany could be bad. Anyways, because she's not an ugly girl by far. You were the new girl once. This is the thing. Destiny was the new girl. And as much as I think that Destiny is not transparent, Destiny did not come on to the scene talking about people's kids and side bitches. Destiny was on some petty shit like, let me try to get in where I can fit in on this show. Let me try my hardest to try to see who I can beef real fast so I can get me a little, so I can solidify my spot. So, oh, Kimmy, you talked about my husband and you said, oh, I didn't know who he was or some shit. What, you know that petty shit. Something about some chicken. That's what Destiny was on. And I can, okay, girl, whatever. You were just trying to get on the show, right? You was trying to get in the opening credits. And I guess it worked because she in the opening credits. Tiffany, girl, you came on to the scene talking about people's children and side bitches. That is a big difference, girl. That is a big difference. So when I say that, girl, Tiffany could have got her ass whooped, y'all want to talk about reasons to get your ass whooped? Walk up and meet somebody for the first time and bring up their children. You might get your ass whooped. Walk up and bring up a side bitch and don't even know you. You might get your ass whooped. Now those are reasons I could see why somebody fought. Bitch, you just brought up my child. The fuck? Right? You know, right in the throat. Anyways. But y'all hoes be acting like y'all don't understand. Anyways, girl. Leave me alone. Girl, we're not talking about reasons to fight and reasons not to fight, girl. If you want to fight, fight. If you don't, don't. Don't come over here with that bullshit, because I'm going to fight and then I'm pressing charges. I'm not going to sit there like Candace and let you whoop my ass, bitch. We're going to turn the whole motherfucking building up. And then I'm going to try my hardest to press charges after I break your fucking neck. Okay? Period. I pressed the charges. Rodney, girl, he on the ground with his arm broke. I don't give a damn. That's me. Yeah. Okay, so anyways. Girl, I'm going to be honest with y'all. Let's just keep it all the way 100. I don't know what the fuck Tiffany was talking about. Girl, okay, girl. Your name was Jamie Lynn Spears. Girl, not Jamie Lynn Spears. What's that bitch name? Jamie, not, girl, I'm thinking about Britney Spears' sister. Girl, Jamie Lynn Payne. Jamie Lynn Spears, Jamie Lynn Payne, whatever. Your name was Jamie Lynn Payne. That don't have nothing to do with you being messy as fuck. I mean, I guess I can understand how she was trying to draw parallels between, you know, I try to be as transparent as possible because I guess nobody was transparent with me and I had to find out that I was adopted through a neighbor. I don't know. That don't have nothing to do with nothing, Tiffany. I'm sorry. And what the fuck your high school sweetheart dying a couple of weeks ago got to do with anything? I don't want to be the mean person on YouTube, but it just didn't make sense to me. What does your sweetheart from high school got to do with anything? What does it have to do with you bringing up Maurice Jr. at a birthday brunch when you just met me? What does your sweetheart from high school or baby daddy, whoever he was, what the fuck him dying got to do with you bringing up a side bitch and I just met you 2 seconds ago? What's your real name then, Jamie Lynn Spears, whatever, got to do? Girl, you just trying to make you bringing up shit to keep me off your ass. Okay? Shout out to Mama Joyce. Tiffany apologizes as she should have. She apologizes. I thought Melody looked great in her new confessional look. I thought she looked awesome. Girl, let me tell you one thing about Melody. Melody gonna have her foot on Martell's neck. Every time Martell say something, she gonna bring up the fact that, girl, your ass is in the streets. Maybe, what did she say? Maybe you should have been working on your builder's license instead of putting work somewhere else. I said, period. Girl, I don't blame Melody. Bitch, I could be married, bitch, 3 kids later with my new man, bitch. I'm still gonna bring it up when I want to. You need to let it go, Rodney. Bitch, I let go when I want to let it go. Okay? Maurice is on the phone. I think that was his sister. Trying to act like he's so busy. His sister basically called him out on his shit. You know, I'm going to need you to... what did he tell his sister? I think that is his sister. I'm going to need you to hold the ball for a second or take a tighter grip on the ball. And his sister was like, basically, nigga, I do got the ball. Like, get off my phone playing in front of these cameras. Martell trying to get his credit together. I said, bitch, ain't we all? Because, bitch, I know I'm trying to get mine together. Hello? So shout out to Martell for trying to get his credit together. But the truth of the matter is maybe your ass was walking around here dropping off sperm. You know, the difference between me and Martell is Martell out here just having children. But then, girl, you can't pay your bills. If you stop having children, then maybe you can pay your bills. Because clearly you can't do both. Clearly you can't pay your bills and have children because one of them gonna fall to the wayside. And in this case, it's your credit. Maybe if you didn't have that fifth baby, then your credit score wouldn't have dropped. Because then you could have been taking that money and paying your bills off. But since you got that extra baby, now the money that you was going to take to pay your bills off, then you got to take care of that baby. You see? Martell, just pay your bills, honey. My credit score went up 40 points. Now I do believe Martell I do believe Maurice when he said it takes a couple of years. Because once upon a time, believe it or not, girl, my credit score was 700. Girl, I was on my up and up and up and up and up. Girl, credit used to be so important to me, girl. Ask my sister. My sister that live in Houston. And I used to always preach to her, girl, don't ever mess your credit up, don't ever mess your credit up, don't ever mess your credit up, don't ever mess your credit up. Girl, was my biggest thing, girl. Credit, girl. And then, girl, sister, when she lost her job, honey, baby, that credit sort of, girl, when it dropped, bitch, it dropped. Then it stopped. I think they got to the point they was like, oh, girl, we can't drop. I think it got to the point they was like, okay, we can't drop it no more. Just leave him alone. Girl, leave him alone. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Leave him alone, girl. Anyways, girl, she all right, girl. She making it do with it. Just she getting it back up now. What Martell has been through the last couple of years. Marceau, what has Martell been through? Not Marceau. Have I been saying Marceau? Maurice. What has Martell been through? That was Maurice on the phone with his sister, not Marceau. I get them confused. I'm sorry. Well, they got the same sister, but that's not the same person, though. Letitia goes to see Dr. Francis. Why I was in here crying like a baby? Baby, I was in here crying. Girl, I was in here crying. I'm talking about crying. So Letitia goes to see Dr. Francis. He pretty much asked her basically kind of like, why are you back? Not like, why are you back like that, but what brings you back, And she said she felt burnt out. She has 3 kids. And then because of Bird Box, I don't call the 19, I call it Bird Box. That's my new word it's Bird Box. Okay? So anytime I say Bird Box, I'm talking about what's going on in the world right now. Bird Box, okay? Tisha looks at Marceau like her 4th child. I don't know. It was just sad to me. It was just sad to me because you could tell that Tisha probably had dreams and aspirations of doing something completely different with her life. She said out of her own mouth, marriage and having kids were not a part of my plan. So she let us know right then and there, girl, this was not the way what I envisioned for my life. But she got pregnant, and then she did like the other, you know how some of y'all, y'all get pregnant. Basically, she got married because she got pregnant. She was a wife at 4 months, she was 4 months pregnant, right? So that's basically why she got married. She got married because she got knocked up. And that's when you start thinking about it, that's where the whole commitment before anything comes into play with Marceau. When I tell you, society, Tisha's grandmother, Marceau, y'all have did a number on Tisha, baby. Tisha is so, and now it's not even just Tisha. It's a lot of us who grow up and you're taught these things and you see these things and you start to believe these things. And now Tisha is damn near 40. And it sounds like she regurgitates things that Marceau has convinced her is the gospel. Or things that her grandmother or mother had probably told her. If you look at Miss Wanda already told Melody what man gonna respect you or what man gonna want to deal with you with 4 kids or whatever she told Melody when her and Melody got into it. So you can see the type of family that Letitia comes from. But the truth of the matter is, Tisha ain't the only one that comes from a family like that. Right? When she says that my grandmother catered basically to the men or to a man, that's not uncommon, y'all. It's not. So now you have this woman who, it's not that she regrets having her kids, but you have this woman who now, when she was younger, had a completely different, she envisioned something completely different for her life, and she got the complete opposite. And now you with this man who is sexist and misogynistic, right? And he thinks he's smarter than everybody in the world. And he has pretty much, girl, put up here, well, this is what you have to do. This is what we have to do. It's about commitment. It's about this. And girl, she goes off and she like I said, she regurgitates this bullshit that Marceau has taught her and just the society, period. It's sad. God was in her crying. I felt bad for Tisha. I really felt bad for Tisha. And then, especially when she started to talk about, like, she didn't grow up in a family that said I didn't love that didn't say I love you. And how pretty much like her love language is gifts. Girl. I mean, girl, my family was no different. God, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Girl, I didn't grow up in a family where, like, people said I love you. Girl, at all. Like, at all. And I grew up around a lot of women, but girl, my mom and them wasn't walking around here talking about I love you. No. Like, at all. Like, I've had conversations, and I'm gonna get off of this, but I've had conversations with my sister that lives in Houston, about how, like, even like, girl, we had a conversation probably like 5 or 6 months ago. How, like, it's weird. Guys, my dryer just went off. My dryer just went off. How it's weird, even now, as grown men and women. Like, I remember when I was leaving my sister's house one night, and I remember Tatum and Sloan saying, "Good night, Uncle Rodney. We love you." And girl, I didn't even know how to say I love you back. Girl, the shit gets real, girl. I'm gonna let it go, but yeah, like, the shit gets real. Like, if you grew up in one of those type of families where, like, people don't say I love you, people don't show affection, people don't hug, girl, that shit can really low-key fuck you up when you get grown. It really can. And then you don't really know how to be affectionate towards other people, or, because that's not how you grew up. So when she says, like, my grandmother didn't know how to do it, my mother didn't know how to do it, girl, hello? Anyways. But girl, we can talk more about that. I want to talk more about things like that probably on my other channel. Somebody asked me when I was gonna post. I said last week, but I didn't post on I will eventually post on my second channel. I promise to God. All right. So, anyways, I think you know what? At this point, I'm gonna just be honest with when am I not? I think I think Marceau got a side bitch. Period. I think Marceau got a side bitch, and I think that Marceau don't want to piss his side bitch off. That's why when he get on TV, he played this word game with Tisha. Instead of him saying in front of the camera, that's what I'm trying to get to. Instead of Marceau saying in front of the camera, I have always been faithful to you. I have never cheated on you. And I definitely don't have a baby. Right? Whatever these people are saying, whatever you hear in the streets, right, which aka the blogs, the YouTubers, the messy people, it's bullshit. I've always been faithful to you. I don't have a side chick. I don't have a baby. I've never cheated. Girl, he can say something like that, but he won't say it. That makes me believe that girl Marcel got a side chick. He don't want to piss that bitch off because she probably be tuned in every Saturday night, just like the rest of us, waiting for him to say some shit that's out of line so she can go to the blogs. That's what I think. And I still think that just because of the simple fact that your best friend Martell was on TV telling people you had 20 girlfriends, and you was just like, what's up, man? The next day. This nigga could have potentially ruined your marriage. And you still sisters with him. Absolutely not. Martell would have got his ass whooped. I would have got my ass whooped, but we would have fought. Okay? You gonna get your ass on TV saying for the world to hear that I have 20 girlfriends? Now, did we believe he had 20 girlfriends? No, but I believed he had 1 or 2. Okay? 1, 2, too many. Hello? Anyways, I think Marcel cheating on Tisha. And I think he been cheating. And if he not cheating now, he was definitely cheating before this show started. That's what I think. And I think Tisha knows that. But I think Tisha is living in this, basically, ignorance is bliss. But now girl, it's starting to eat away at her because she knows what the fuck is going on. Bitch, first of all, Huntsville, Alabama ain't that fucking big. It ain't like you live in Houston, Texas, where girl, he can have a bitch on the other side of town and never know. You know, when you live in big cities, girl, sometimes when you live on girl, if you live on the north side, you probably never come to this side of town. When I lived on the west side, girl, the only time I go to the north side is when I'm going to George Bush Intercontinental Airport. Hello? That's it. I don't know shit about the north side. Anyways, girl, I'm done. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.